One more beer before I go. One more beer for the road. Give me 12 ounces of courage in my hand. Bartender, before you call last call and you kick me out of here, I laid my money down. Can you pour me one more beer?
Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to look into how to replace high beam, low beam, and turn signals for your 2015 Chevy Silverado. Let's get into it. The product I'm using in this video and what I'll be putting on my truck for my high beams and low beams by Sealight, Xenower. If somebody knows how to pronounce that, please let me know. And then for my turn signals, I'm using a Switchbacks from LASFIT. I'll have both products in the links in the description for both products, so that way you can go in and check them out yourself. Okay, for the driver's side of this truck, it's actually very simple. I'll show you in just a second. All you gotta do is pop the hood. Okay, you can already see I removed the back cap. It's got a nice handle on it. All you gotta do is get a good grip, twist it, and it'll pop right off. Be careful not to drop it, because it'll be hard to get out from underneath the truck. Then all you need to do is go in, as you can see right here, try to make it where you can see it, this connector, connect it from the light that's already in, grab your light, twist it out. That is the old halogen right here, you can see. Put it right there so you can see it. And then now all you gotta do, grab one of your new Sealight LED bulbs, you see right here. Grab it. What you're gonna do, get down so you can see, you're going to push it in and twist to the right. And then all you have to do after that is plug it in, and then you'll just kind of push. There's a lot of room to the right of these headlights that you can fit the rest of the wire. You can see everything in there fits perfect. And then this has a nice hole on the outside of it, or on the inside, that makes room for that handle. So it actually gives you the extra room for the LED light to fit perfect. And there you have it. You want to make sure that you look at the back of it and see which side's the top and which side's the bottom before trying to put it back on, or you'll do what I just did. You will do the exact same process for the low beams. Okay, before I go any further, I want to show you the difference between the high beams and the low beams so you don't get confused. There's two ways that I differentiated the two. I think that's the only two ways. If you look on the connector, the high beam has 4 little pin catches. The low beam has 1. The other side is flush. There's nothing on the sides. Also, if you look at the actual light itself, this one has outside of the gasket, there is nothing. It's just a circle. On the high beam, you got 1, 2, 3 catches that are used to tighten it in there when you go to put it in. And this right here is the LASFIT Switchbacks. Open this up, see. They're for the turn signal. Check that thing out. I'm excited to get this one in. Let's put this one in now. Okay, everybody, for the Switchbacks, that hole right there, you'll want to reach in right there into the right, and you'll feel one up top and one on the bottom. You might need to use needle nose pliers to get them out. I did on the bottom, but I did not on the top. And then you just pull them out. This is what the old bulbs look like right there. And then I already got the new ones in. I'll show you those here in a little bit. Now that we got the driver's side done, we need to move over to the passenger side, which is going to require a little bit more work. Let's get into it. All right, everybody. First thing you want to remove is this bar right here. All you'll need is 10 mil. I got an extension on it just to make it a little bit easier. What we're doing here is we're getting this bar out of the way so we can remove the air box, so that way we can get down in here to replace these lights. Okay, once you get that out of the way, just set it to the side and you can actually get behind this bar here. You can push it almost completely out of the way. Then you want to switch over from a 10 to 8 millimeter, and you got 4 bolts you want to take off of this air box right here. I just switch over and get my longer extensions, that way I can get these down here a little bit easier. Okay, once you get all 4 screws off and you get that bar pushed out of your way, you can actually take this and just kind of work it up here out of your way. And then all you got to do from here is you're just going to pull out your air filter, set it to the side. Now's a good time to actually clean out anything you might have in yours. If you heard that pop, that's all it is holding your air box in, the bottom half of it. You just get both hands on the back side and you pull up, and it'll pop that right out for you. Now you can actually just pull that out just like that. Okay, you got 2 push pins that are just like the ones that hold the cab cover or the engine cover on the front of your truck. Remove those. Then there is a little flap, that protectant flap that's there to separate the lights from the air box. Pull that down and then just repeat the process for the other side. Once you get the headlights installed and the cover put back on, you just go back through putting the air box back in. All right, guys, that's it for the install. I'll see y'all tonight so you can see how they look at night. Okay, everybody, this is my stock halogen low beams, just so you can see how they look. Those are the high beams. There's your turn signal, so you can see the brightness it sends out. All right, everybody, this is after the install. These are the low beams. That is the high beams. Here is the installed switchback blinkers. And that is the stock blinkers. I left them out so you can see how big of a difference it really was. This is what it looks like from the front with the switchbacks and the low beams on. I'm going to go ahead and flip the hazards on first so you can see them switchbacks. It's from outside the car, lighting up the whole block. Get out here again so you can see. Guys, it's crazy in person, I'm telling you. This is amazing. I'm not gonna blind anybody, but this is the high beams compared to, let's turn everything off. Make sure when you, that's completely off. That is just the running lights. That is the low beams. The high beams. And then completely off with just the hazards on.
One more beer before I go. One more beer for the road. Give me 12 ounces of courage in my hand. Bartender, before you call last call and you kick me out of here, I laid my money down.